What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is long overdue and I doubt anyone cares. This is part 2 to building a fort, and it's just gonna be like a fort checkup video because if you're not aware, back in I think January, me and my friend decided to build this fort that's by the shed. It originally started out just being me, and then my friend Mike came along and helped, and we ended up expanding it and adding all these little gimmicks and stuff that in this video I'm going to show you guys. So without further ado, subscribe and let's get this video going. Alright guys, so we're at the hangout right now, which is right next to the shed, and we added a lot of new stuff to the hangout. So let's start with the front door. We have this Ninja Turtle blanket, which we're using to keep the heat in and cover up this hole, and we have this window, which is acting like a window to see out, and also as a wall to keep the heat in. And just in case this window decides to fall over, we have this thing, which is wedged in the rock down there, that's keeping this window from basically falling over. And then we have, we'll start with this here too. We have this tarp which is set up that acts like a little privacy blind so nobody can look in. Now this is the front door. Basically, if you want to get in, you pull out like that and you crawl in, and then you just push it in back like that, and it closes up. So let's open this up right now. I'll put this to the side. We have these wood things kind of drilled into the wood here, and it kind of helps keep the door from falling when the door is closed. And we do have some shingles, if I can find it. We have some shingles right there that are using to cover up the holes, and so when it rains, no water gets in. You can't really see it though. You can kind of see it here, but the snow's kind of covering it. So that's it for the front door. We're now going to move around to the back. So we're behind the shed right now, or the hangout, and there's a lot going on here, so we're getting into it. Me and Mike, first of all, ended up expanding the fort from there and expanded it all the way back here. So this is the behind the hangout, the wall we made. And to help keep the wind out and the heat in, to make sure no wind blows into the fort, we put this big door up here just like that. That kind of acts like a windshield and stops the wind from going in there. And then there was a little space, or a little gap right there, so we're using this pipe pressing against there, and we're also using this pillow to stop that gap so no wind gets in, if that makes sense. All this is just so no wind gets in and makes us cold. And then we do have an extension cord which is right there. It runs from the inside of the shed, plugs into the outlet, and it runs along here. You can kind of still see it right there, and it goes in right in that hole, and then it runs inside the fort, giving us power. And that's pretty much it for back here. There's nothing really else that's important. And we did have to do some patching jobs here, like there's some holes, so we had to tape that up. There were tape here, but the tape just didn't want to stick, so it came off. And we're now going to make our way to the funnest part of the fort, which is inside. So we're inside the fort right now. This is the entrance. I have the door closed, so yeah, that's what the door looks like when it's closed from the inside. And then here's the tarp, which is hung up on this clothes hanger, which you can actually hang your backpacks and jackets on. And you have the tarp hooked onto there, and then there's a nail that's up there that the tarp's also hooked on. And then basically we have to set up so no one can look in. We have some cinder blocks there, I guess, as another seat. I'm not entirely sure why it's there. We have a little dirt game. We have, see, 10 points, 5 points, and 0 points. The dart broke, and I'm not sure where that went. Now you're probably wondering, why can't I see anything, and why is it so dark? Well, down here, there's a little switch, and we have a little thing here, and flick it on, and we have Christmas lights running all throughout the fort here, so you can see during the night. Basically, the Christmas lights are plugged into this power strip, and you can also charge your phones and all that stuff using the power strip. And right by the power strip is this big table and 2 chairs that you can sit at. Obviously, no one sits in this chair too much because it's like all beat up. It's missing like the back stuff, and seat's hard as a rock. And this seat has like padding, and it has the back support, and this seat's better than that seat. Obviously, I sit in that seat all the time, and other people sit in that seat because I'm the one who came up with building the fort, so obviously I get the best seat. Back here, we have a beanbag. This is not a seat. This is supposed to help block out the wind too. But this is a seat. It's a little foldable camping stool that you can use to sit on. It doesn't work too well, and not too many people use it because it's shit. Behind the blanket leads to the outside. That's our wall we're using right there, and you can see where the door is and the pillow and all that stuff. Over here is our sign that says "Welcome to Paradise," because it's pretty paradisey in here. And there's a little skull guy. These garbage bags we have set up here that are kind of blocking the window, because behind here, if I can get it out, probably not. There you go. That window leads straight into the shed. And there's 2 reasons why we have the trash bags though. One is because we don't want people looking in from the inside of the shed to see what it looks like in here. And 2, when it rains and snows, water drips from this window and just gets all over the table. So this garbage bag helps keep the water out. And now, you're probably wondering, where the fuck is the extension cord? Well, I'm gonna show you where it is just now. And also, here is the roof of the fort. As you can see, there are some patching jobs you had to do, and the fort does still leak just a little bit, but it's not too bad. And also, you can see the holes all right here, so it's it works. All right, this is not a place you live in, it's just a place you hang out in, and it's warmer in here than it is out there, so that's cool. Thank you guys for watching this fort update. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next video. Bye.